SEP Talk by speakers, 30 minutes, or out of exciting topic, last but not manager and assistant for production, mining, and industrial, and Chief Operating Officer of the Naran Nickel Mining and Development. Also the Senior Vice President for Management Services of the Philippine Oil Company, LOC, 1990 of the East Turtles and Shore in the Venezuela. Actually, this band already. Anyway, as she was distinguished guest. Nanawaga po sa nila. To talk beginnings of it's sorry, but I'll try to make it as brief as I can. To the and province. Mayor so hello, diba? SEP ano po nakalayo? But I can go to the Supreme Court operating by choice. But para important. Iba will find 19 provinces. For more than days. Of so example, water primary still functional. It's not a whole living thing. You have to. So that ships
some species model their position, their niche position, tolerance. So all of the kaya nga, to my mind, this is being converted into housing areas or things. What do we expect to find of that? This is losing times in protected. This is a environment. But this is how computed. If you look before session, based on new this
if the consequences, okay. So they are not Palawan pangolins. One of as the pangolin, the third group, the reference collection to kung kaya yung na isa, drives its every population. But nobody will population. Unang environmentalist, parang sila dahil sa Palawan lang yung nakita, kahit saan system is again. We do probably by working together in a spirit, transparency, cooperation with be fully sustained and its people protected. Poverty and greed.
Forever a massacre.
Of course, you can do multi-modeling, including because again for the but this is a Subic Bay. The sort of the catchment basin that gets a lot of pollution. With regulations like if we have a different scenario, if we have some and then if is the President Cory Aquino, and then they were supposed to the as far as to be able to irrigate this area, which was actually reduced in irrigated area because of the Mount Pinatubo eruption. So they really had to build a reservoir to provide water to this area. Otherwise, the irrigation system will be so much reduced because of the no water source. So again, talking about watershed model is to reconstruct as many as 50 to the reservoir operations, which is the basis of the reliability analysis for irrigation water need, and another purpose is hydropower generation and flood control function. About reliability here for systems, they just talk about capacities. I think in hydropower plants, they just talk about this is the capacity of the hydropower plant when you get so much. But when you talk about usually comes even shorter time with the boss showing them to. And then we do an unsolicited proposal that I mentioned. It will build reservoirs, but small ones. So then, very important that this financial benefits downstream. So as far as the rest, a single hydrant, you can be filled up to 50% for about 300 years. This is a big, large storage. And the prevailing inflow, sediment inflow in that area. Multiple dams, 9 of them, you notice and then also become only a single hydrant. Of course, after 50 years, if you consider, you can see also the chemical dams. Almost physical models like this define the physical, perhaps chemical, biological, and also they provide scientific different solutions. You are able to see right away, or eliminate right away the invisible ones, the very visible solutions. And if not to be able to eliminate them, you are able to constrain or not if so many people die and so on. But anyway, that's next. And then get make decisions based analysis or information. So let's first look at the physics, then we go social. And physics comes last. There's some I've seen it in several volume engineering. Some are not based on science information, such that water we provide this of when we go to the place available to begin with. So we look at the water resource before talking about providing water.
Dr. Tab, this is actually the essence and convening a scientific, and they will look at the end of this on a scientific board that will be influencing decision making now. We will proceed on. Meron ng mga telenovela. Community.
Ladies and gentlemen, also, all of you are the expert about the deep sustainable is. However, our to is try sustainable development. It will that this is what happened to nature after industrial revolution in the 18th century. On that, also development to evolve, though not use the terminology development. I would like to review during the 90s, beginning of 2000, got the new terminology, ecological modernization. This is also continue the sustainable politics from sustainable development. Limitations inherent in sustainable development. And finally, what we have to do to achieve ecological modernization of this is the whole outline what I would like to present. Sky, land, everything between sky and water. Then there are this is an organic, alright, with our system. So with and process mission resource of the three places. Human potential that prevents human in core being routine automated. That means not any official teaching to the country environment us often make the level on society. Yeah, 19th use such major price group of the agent ecological the someone structure the configuration and also some kind of value. All the categories is first one by consumerism and with the consumer alone is powerful. So if we improve this government basically on the basis of the population reader in there to grow. Very much.
Experts advise on issues should be addressed. And I don't know.
I think I just use the press as a nice as example. Mentioned that man. And there are things.
Agree to my forever diba sa La Presa.
Modernization into it. Aren't we putting horse before? Second question, ecological modernization is, are you trying to make economics, which is the emerging paradigm nowadays?
I don't rate the ecological modernization will be very desirable. However, if the government central will be very restricted because if they against the conservation or okay.
In my observation, to bring model factors, because that's in conceptual model.
Yeah, the government. Thank you.
Thank you.
Are there from our participants from the PSU, PU, W? Any question? Do you have any question? Yeah. This is an kindly introduce your affiliation. That's the microphone.
The answer. I was wondering if the governor or part of the council and you achieve recommendations.
Like products that are sourced legally are you saying, hey, we're doing good. The biodiversity within our domain, it's being taken care of. That's legal.
Lunch, right? For lunch, Engineer Divanadera would like to share.
The very the science manner is to put evidence and science based so that we could decide the things that we should define. Element direction we all want to be able to. So this, and then what my classmate has said, there has to be a pursuit, recognition of knowledge, as themselves, or even doing. Don't you know that this is the only country having this law? Sep Talk. No, not Sep Talk. No. It takes all the times. There should be maximum of benefits and minimum of cost. Benefits and minimum of cost. What database? What foundation organizations are. So again, benefits and minimizing cost, and we have a yes, there are we have done James
Thank you very much. Well, first, source. Ask and hopefully in the future, from time to time, discussions and ultimately putting information and put our issues. That his hopefully
and we will talk about renewable and sustainable in a bit, once everyone is set up with their food. Sorry, trying natin. Since March to April, and our SBO workshop that is what we discussed in a roundtable discussion. We will have the SPP conference and the first university of in the afternoon, we will have a council meeting, members of the scientific profession, and we will agree on terms on how to the last time. By the way, I know that you are all interested in getting copies of the presentations. Are you? So, we have compiled all the presentations, but we have a token for you guys. So, you will receive them shipping addresses, research devices, early next week, then we will send all the celebration for our speakers. I hope you will in a bit. I wonder who's objective. Rebound, but I would say this they're not applying insurance. Message. Good morning. Walang hindi natin kinuha actually really tayo ko na pero invert tayo si Perry yung University Strategies and Action yung mga NGOs in Pala. Yes, sister. The sister open to. Okay.
the Center for Sustainability, advancing the underground river, local base there, kasama ng boto, and they would develop, so lahat ng that the resorts would be able to adopt farmers. Then the consumer here to build up this situation that there is a provision let the to what has although from the World Bank be able may has gone down. So they are and real exercise for the president to shut down on the because willing to kill 50% national government, next year where this is I saw them there in my stretch 34 kilometers. On the other side 43, almost 1 billion in Roxbury. I try investment